shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a mad. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got time. Why they coming in?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Allen. And it's Robertson in at the shooting guard position.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Rose dishes to Jordan. Pippen outside. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Connects from three-point range.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill. He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Now here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
No good from Jordan. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Rose. And that's rejected by Abdul Jabbar. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here is Rose. Love the pass to Gilmore. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose, no good. Rose has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Pippen pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Rose. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Deep 2 from Pippen. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Rodman is checked in for Chicago.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Robinson dishes to Johnson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Pass to Gilmore. And that's rejected by Abdul Jabbar. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Baker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Red comes in for Robinson. Rodman sets the screen for Rose. Knocks down the three ball. Rose has got 7.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Now, here's Johnson. To the inside. Baker. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run here. That's tipped. On the wing, Johnson. Ray Allen is on the wing. Giannis inside. Rodman covering. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Allen's shot is off.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Back to Pippen. Down low. Here's Boozer. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. Red passes to Antetokounmpo. Rodman grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Boozer. The rebound by Baker. Allen passes to Middleton. Inside. Stolen by Rodman. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. And we'll return shortly. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
We've got Carlos Boozer. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Butler. And it's Sloan in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Pippen to the wing right side. Screen by Boozer. Takes a 3. Sloan, that's good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Middleton. Chicago grabs the miss. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Love's checked in for Carlos Boozer. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Abdul Jabbar's checked in. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And Rodman with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pippen misses. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Maquis. To the inside. Left side, Pippen. And the 3 off target.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
For Milwaukee, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The first free throw is good.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Milwaukee. Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Boozer, he's checked in for Rodman. The Bucks also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Khris Middleton. Robinson comes in for Michael Redd. And it's Allen in for Maquis. Love can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now here's Boozer. No scoring in this one. No good again that time. Robinson kicks to Johnson. Back to Robinson. Abdul Jabbar, a screen on Pippen. Robinson finds Abdul Jabbar. It's a close game here in Chicago. To the middle, here's Love. Second chance shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. They're terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot.
Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Allen passes to Robinson. A kick out to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Butler. Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. Chicago leading by 4. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Bucks call a timeout.
Robinson against Jordan. Pass to Rose. Shoots the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Johnson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Butler with the ball. A 3 ball. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Back to Jordan. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 7.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Stolen by Allen. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Basket counts. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For Chicago, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Baker, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Rose. Bucks trail by 5. Robinson dishes to Johnson.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gilmore. Upside Pippen. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Robinson is out there with Allen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Johnson in at the 3. Allen passes to Abdul Jabbar. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Pippen. Here's the floater.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Robinson. Great tee that time from Love. Bulls leading by 3. Looking to get it going, and it's good. 2 points. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Chicago grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Pippen sets a screen for Jordan. Back to Pippen over Johnson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to...
Big group group substitution here for Milwaukee. Baker, he's checked in for Abdul Jabbar. Khris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Michael Redd's checked in for Robinson. And it's Robertson in for Allen. And Love has it in the corner. Bulls moving the ball around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We'll see the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Bucks trail by 5. Robertson right side. Middleton the pass to Johnson. Middleton against Love. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Love wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago. No good. And Middleton kicks to Johnson. Here he goes. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Chicago leading by 4. Rose kicks to Rodman. Here's Gilmore. Got a hand on it. Jordan against Red. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player. A lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Johnson outside. Now Middleton for the tie. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Bulls call timeout here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Abdul Jabbar's checked in for Baker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Khris Middleton. Robinson's checked in for Michael Redd. And it's Allen in for Robertson. Boozer, he's checked in for Chicago.
Timeout.
Jimmy Butler comes in for Michael Jordan. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Once again, Chicago Bulls.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Boozer throws it down.
Making things simple on offense. Boozer leaking free there and getting in great position for that lob.
Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic. Here's Chicago. There's Rose with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Allen slams it in.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Stolen by Rose. Here's Pippen from downtown. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Pippen. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Down low, and it's Pippen with the jam.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Butler.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Pippen down low. Johnson's there. Butler finds Rodman. Outside Pippen. Back to Rodman. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target. And
back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. They've got Michael Jordan. Rodman is out there with Boozer. Then it's Butler. And it's Love in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Boozer passes to Rodman. That's a 2 from Butler. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. And the Bulls lead by 7. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Butler. Outside, Jordan. Butler on the way. Teardrop shot. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Abdul Jabbar sets the pick for Giannis. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Butler kicks to Jordan. Into the lane. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Antetokounmpo. Robinson against Butler. Pass to Boozer. Outside, Rodman. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Allen defending. A shot by Jordan, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off on the layup. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it out for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor
one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the Bulls making a change here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Artis, Gilmore, Scottie, Pippen, Derrick Rose. Bucks call a timeout. It's time for the Khris crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
Jordan's checked in for Butler. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. A slam dunk by Robertson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Johnson score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Rose. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Allen passes to Abdul Jabbar. Here's Jordan. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
Robertson hits them both. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Rose passes to Pippen. Pass to Gilmore. Over Abdul Jabbar. Gilmore, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Abdul Jabbar passes to Giannis. No good on that one. Great D that time from Long. And it's the Bulls with the ball. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Robinson passes to Abdul Jabbar. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Abdul Jabbar. And it's blocked.
Johnson. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Pippen finds Jordan. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Robinson. Love grabs the board.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And here's Jordan outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Gilmore. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Pippen. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast.